the Dallas Cowboys doing the right thing on offense, and there's no doubt in my mind when Amari Cooper mentioned, hey, you got to be thinking Super Bowl, hey, don't panic, Cowboy Nation. He was just saying that, hey, the efficiency level and the way and the amount that they are playing, you got to put them in those type of conversations. Now, of course, football is meant to be played on Sunday, Monday, and as well as Thursday nights, and occasionally, if you make it to some playoffs, sometimes they play it on Saturday. You got to put it out there on the field. Now, speaking glowingly of your team with love and adulations is a whole nother topic there. But I would like for these players to just focus in on week-to-week basis. But he ain't lying when he talking about the efficiency level. Now, Dak Prescott, he got 13 touchdowns and 3 interceptions. The efficiency level of Dak Prescott demanding the team going a great way for us when we look at everything from A to Z on Dak Prescott. I like what he's bringing to the table, Cowboy Nation. Even in Pro Football Focus, you look at Dak Prescott and you look at his numbers. Do they blow you out of the screen? No. Dak Prescott is doing exactly what he's supposed to do. Hey, taking advantages of when, dare I say, they load the box and Dak Prescott drops back and say, okay, I'm going to pass it to my wide receivers on the outside. And he's being careful with the ball. Now, granted, 3 interceptions. I know we can look at that and say, hey, you need to improve on that. But I can tell you, man, he's 12th in the league with that. And that's not bad at all, thinking about the attempts that he throw. So that's not bad at all, Cowboy Nation. And when we look at everything, Dak's ability to just win the game, the total command of the team is everything. And Dak Prescott exhibits just that. I like what he's bringing to the table. Hey, pump the brakes, Cowboy Nation, on hating anything that these players are saying positive. But we can just say this one thing. Yes, football is meant to be played, not to be talked about. But when we go back and look at the actual nucleus of all of this, will be the pursuit of how these boys are able to attack on the ground. It's like pick your poison. Look at Ezekiel Elliott's numbers here. 452 yards. He's third in the NFL. 5.3 yards per carry. Out of 85 attempts, I would take that to the bank any day. Hey, what's 5 times 3? That's first down. So you got to understand on first and second down, if you are able to run, that's a shorter field. Look, hear me out. Even on first and second down, and if you are running the ball and you are getting those positive yards, and if it's third and short, there's so many plays that you can pull out. There's so many opportunities that your quarterback can do. Oh, being aggressive with the play action. And on top of that, making sure that when that safety come down inside, it's a conundrum. Either you're going to try to stop the run or you're going to try to stop the pass. And with the Dallas Cowboys, with this beautiful mixture, goes a long way. And the most exciting thing that I see is yards after contact, 3.41. That's not bad at all, meaning that you touch Ezekiel Elliott, he's not going down and laying down. No. He gets an additional 3 yards after that. Explosive plays. Hey, that explosive plays of 10 yards or more, he got 14. I recall a couple of years ago, that was his pretty much season. He already got 14. That was his season, and he's already got at 14. Explosiveness, burst, quickness, forced missed tackles, 9. You got to give kudos to Ezekiel Elliott and Dak Prescott. Let's move over to another player. Let's give kudos to Tony Pollard. When we look at everything, we will say to ourselves, all right, dynamic duo. Lightning and thunder. Well, hey, both of these guys, you can't just say one of them going to be thunder, because now it's like double lightning. You get lightning in the bottle with Ezekiel Elliott, you get shake this thing, you get lightning in the bottle with Tony Pollard with 325 yards, by the way. Out of 51 attempts, knocking at this thing right here, 6.4 yards per. 6.4, that's number one in the NFL. Meaning that when he touches the rock, you better make sure that you can figure out a way to slow him down because he's finna get 6 of them. Minimum.
He ain't lying.
Let that sink in. And we're not going to look at like all of these grades right here. They all good. This offense is dangerous. And Tony Pollard averaging 3.43 yards per after contact. 10 missed tackles, meaning that, hey, you think you got him, he's out of the frame. He's out of the picture. These things go a long way, Cowboy Nation. And look at the explosive plays. 10 of them. Oh, excuse me, Tony can catch out of the backfield as well. You see, so it goes this way, Cowboy Nation. We got explosive weapons. These guys are able to make teams think, okay, we're going to cancel out Ezekiel Elliott. That's okay. We got an Amari Cooper. Oh, we're going to cancel out Amari Cooper. That's okay. We got this guy right by the name of CeeDee Lamb. But let's look at Amari Cooper first. All right, so you see all of these things, right? As it relates to 24th in receptions, do he get a lot of looks? Well, we can say that this team is pick your poison. And sometimes I would rather make sure that I cover Amari Cooper before I cover anybody else. Roll the safety that's sitting on top of the roof Amari Cooper's way, right? We look at that. But when you think about this, Dak Prescott passing rating, when you look at Amari Cooper's way, 100, like my grandfather say, he don't say 100, he said 100, 141.5 when targeted. Let that sink in. 141.5. Good things happen when you throw the ball Amari Cooper's way. Good things happen. And the opposition knows it. So they're going to have to figure out, okay, we try to stop Ezekiel Elliott, but dog it, we need that safety roaming and rolling and looking toward number 19's way. That is the reality of it. And he's just not catching the ball and going down. This is 12.7 yards on a route concept. That's good, Cowboy Nation. But now let's talk about Lamb. Now, Lamb, he's on the opposite side of the field. And just when you think you got Amari Cooper figured out, here come Lamb. And think about this, Cowboy Nation. When you scroll down, he's averaging 14.5 yards per. He's running those deep routes, those 7s, those 9s. Yeah, he's doing it. Yeah. And then, the passer rating is 93.3, but we got to look at it like this, Cowboy Nation. He ain't Coop, but he's Lamb. And teams are slowly but surely saying, okay, we got to stop this, man. We got to stop the bleeding. And just to add extra spices to everything, we got a guy by the name of Dalton Schultz who's been stepping up. I mean, absolutely stepping up. And when you look at his numbers as it relates to tight ends, he's up there. He is absolutely up there. 138.9 when targeted. That's the QB passer rating, right? And then he's not like this 6 or 7 yards average. No, he's 10, meaning he's running beyond the sticks. And he already got 3 tubs. That put him at 4th in the NFL out of all of the tight ends there. Cowboys got weapons. Cowboys are utilizing their weapons. From Dak Prescott to the philosophy of the offensive line, that we'll go down the offensive line. It'll take us all day to talk about the love that we are showing, or the love that we are getting from Zach Martin. This team is a great team as it relates to the offensive side of the coin. On top of that, the team on the offense pretty much dictates what the opposing teams are trying to do on their offensive side of the coin. How is that possible, all? Well, hear me out. Most teams have a philosophy or game plan, saying, okay, we're going to come in and run, we're going to slow the tempo down, and we're going to make sure that the Cowboys try to stop our run, blah, 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 right? Well, when you're playing against a team that can score quickly, a team that's not afraid to put everything out there up front, it presses you to say, okay, I'm going to get into this gunslinger or this gun shootout with the Cowboys. And the thing is, the Cowboys got guys, weapons in every category. Got a tight end, got 2 wide receivers. Matter of fact, got a third one just come out of nowhere. Cedric Wilson sometimes say, hello, I'm here. Michael Gallup watching, saying, okay, I can't wait to get out there. And then as soon as you isolate either or one of those guys or you shut them down, the tight end shows up, Jarwin, Schultz, those boys show up. And then as soon as you think that that is done, right, all of a sudden, the Dallas Cowboys, you look at it like this, the Dallas Cowboys got a Tony Pollard to come out of the woodworks. You know, so that is a team that can hit you with multiple outcomes as it relates to their offensive powers. Now, when we look right here, Cowboy Nation, this is the Dallas Cowboys as it relates to heading into the Patriots week. They're 4-1. The overall rankings got us right at second. But the offense, number 1 in the NFL, the defense climbed down from the 16th, 17th toll all the way to the 13th. Special teams last week was right at 27, now it's at 22nd. This team is improving week to week. And I believe after this month, midway through November, Dallas Cowboys going to be in the top 10 defense. He's going to climb down to the top 10 defense. The offense will always be number 1 through 3, respectfully. I end the season as the number 1 offense because of the way these guys, if everybody remain healthy, the way these guys are all on the same page. Cowboy Nation, post me your thoughts, post me your concerns down below. Hey, do not get angry and upset at Amari Cooper for saying, hey, you got to start thinking Super Bowl. Look, at the start of the year, every player should be saying, we're going to the Super Bowl. We're going to lift that Lombardi trophy. Case in point, when you get to high school or you go to college, you're not sitting there saying, hey, I'm not going to graduate. You know, you're thinking, hey, graduation. You think positive, basically, that's what I'm trying to say. And that is what I like. I just wish that he keep that in-house. But this is the Dallas Cowboys. Post me your thoughts, post me your concerns down below. My name is Law Nation. Be sure to hit that like, share this content, and let a friend, neighbor, foe know where to go when they want to tune in to Cowboys Sports Talk and beyond. And remember, you're listening to nothing but the best. Go Cowboys.